Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for a whole new session of virtual story times. This time we're calling it Autumblings. It's autumn, we can tumble, we can have lots of fun. So in your bag, your brown bag that you should have picked up, if you open it up, you might have already opened it, and you'll find a scarf. Now there's different colored scarves in all the different bags, so you might not have a pink one. But we are going to start with a song. Let's get our music going. And are you ready? So if you have your scarf ready, let's go. Okay. Gonna get our scarves. Shake it all around. Scarves up, scarves down. Shake your scarves all around. Scarves up, scarves down. Shake your scarves all around. Scarves in, scarves out. Shake your scarves all about. Scarves in, scarves out. Shake your scarves all about. Right knee, left knee. Shake your scarves fancy free. Right knee, left knee. Shake your scarves fancy free. Right hand, left hand. Shake your scarves with the band. Right hand, left hand. Shake your scarves with the band. On your back, on your tummy. Shake your scarves nice and funny. On your back, on your tummy. Shake your scarves nice and funny. Scarves up, scarves down. Shake your scarves on the ground. You ready to clap? Good job, everybody. We're going to do this each week, so don't worry, you'll get used to it. So this week, our story thing is apples. And our first story is the apple pie tree. Let's see what happens. And this is written by Zoe Hall. My sister and I have a tree that grows the best part of apple pie. Can you guess what that is? Apples. And every year we watch our apple tree grow. In winter, our apple tree is brown and bare. We're not in winter now. But in spring, leaves grow on every branch. Look, 2 robins are building a nest in our tree. Tiny pink flower buds appear on the branches. The robins chirp loudly, guarding their eggs. Did you know that robin eggs are blue? Just when the flower buds open, baby robins break through the eggshells. There's mama feeding them. Now our tree is covered with blossoms and the baby robins begin to grow feathers. What else is there? Beautiful butterfly and bees pollinating the flowers. When breezes blow, the petals fall to the ground. Mama and Papa Robin teach their baby birds to fly. Some days it rains and the wind blows hard, but our apple tree is strong and the robins are safe in the branches. Small green apples grow where the blooms used to be. There they are, just little buds. Soon it is summer. The apples get bigger and bigger. The little robins have grown up, but they visit every day. Apples are growing. The branches bend down low. They are covered with big, round apples. Now it is autumn. The apples are red and ready to be picked. We fill our basket to the brim. Maybe some of you have gone apple picking already. Mom and Dad help us peel the apples, cut them up, and pile them into a pie shell. Then we sprinkle cinnamon and sugar over the top. Mom puts the pan in the oven. At last, the pie is cooked and ready to be eaten. Our tree has grown an apple pie. It smells so good. And it tastes delicious. There's nothing as good as an apple pie you grew yourself. They're certainly enjoying it. And at the back of this book, it shows how bees help our apples grow and how to make that apple pie. And you can request this at your library. It was really good listening. Also in your bag, you have a little apple pie tree with different colored apples and see apple sorting. So go ahead and get that ready and we're going to sort some apples out. Are you ready? So let's see. Can you sort the apples? Can you sort with me? Let's take the apples from the apple tree. What colors do you see? Bright and red. Now count with me. 1, take it off. 2, that Velcro sound. And 3. Golden and yellow like a honeybee. Let's pick them from the tree. The yellow ones, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job. Lovely and ripe and oh so green. Apples falling from the tree. 1, 2, hold up, and 3. There you go. Now your apple tree is bare. Very nice, everybody. So we're gonna have another story. And this one is called Apple Farmer Annie. And this one was written by Monica Wellington. And there she is. Let's open up our book. Take my little bookmark off. Annie is an apple farmer. She has a big orchard of apple trees. In the fall, she picks baskets and baskets of round, ripe apples. She grows many kinds of apples. She sorts and organizes them. They look delicious. Annie uses some of the apples to make sweet apple cider. She uses others to make delicious, smooth applesauce. She loves baking muffins, cakes, and pies with her apples. Pretty busy. But she saves the most beautiful ones of all to sell fresh at the market. She loads everything in her truck and drives to the city. Annie the apple farmer sets up her stand in the farmer's market. Lots of customers come to Annie's stand. She is busy all day long. By the end of the day, she has sold everything she packs up to go home. Annie is tired but happy. It feels so good to have her own apple farm. And here are some more recipes. Let's see, there it is. Applesauce, apple muffins, and applesauce cake. They sound yummy. And this is another book that you can request at your library. So if you're looking for more books, let's see. I put a list in your bag. Yummy Reads. And you can phone the library, have mom or dad, your grown-up phone the library, and as for these books, then we will put them aside for you, okay? And your grown-up can come and pick them up. Also in that bag is some apple recipes. So I'd love it if you make any of these, take a picture, let me know how they turn out. I'd love to know how they are. I'd love to see pictures of you guys working on your projects too. This week's project is an apple kind of eaten away. So you have everything in your bag that you need. There's a little glue. Let's take it out. You don't have to make this now because you probably want to do it in stages so it can dry. You have your sticks. And here there's a little picture. It shows you what it looks on the front and the back. So I laid out I glued all the sticks on here first, and then I glued it onto this one, and I put a stick going that way just to hold it a little bit. It does need to dry, and then you can flip it over and put your seeds on there, okay? You will have to cut open your glue. So once you take the lid off, your grown-up needs to cut some scissors and just cut that tip off so you can use it, okay? And keep this glue because you'll need it in a couple weeks. So whatever glue is left, just put it aside, and you'll be doing more projects that need that glue, okay? What else is in your bag this week? Did you already look and find out? An apple count. So this is a game that you can play, and all you have to do is roll your die, and there's different dots, so it tells you how many apples that you were to put on your apple tree. Here's your apple tree, and different sizes pom-poms. So if you rolled a 5, you're going to put 5 on there. Okay, and you can cover up your apple tree and take turns doing that. Let's see what else is in that bag of yours. Some apple matching cards. Can you open that up too? Let's see. And this is always fun. Here's your different cards, and you just lay them down, and then you flip them over and see if you can find those matches, okay? So if you have brothers and sisters, you can play that with them. Your mom and dad, you're grown up. We have time for one more story. That is 10 Red Apples, a Bartholomew Bear counting book, and this is by Virginia Miller. I love the Bartholomew books. Let's see. In Bartholomew's garden, there is an old apple tree. There it is. And there's Bartholomew. Bartholomew loves the apple tree. There's one red apple. He loves swinging from its branches. You see the 2 red apples? And hugging it tight when it rains. Now there's 3 red apples. He loves climbing the tree. Someone else is climbing up there. Can you see 4 red apples? When little black kitten climbs too far, he and George have to rescue her. And now there are 6 red apples. Bartholomew loves hiding under the leaves. Can you see where he is? There he is. And there's 7 red apples. Best of all, he loves counting the red apples. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red apples. George shakes the apples from the tree. 9 red apples. Puts them into a basket. And there's the 10 red apples. And makes them into a hot apple pie. And all the red apples are gone. Thanks for joining me for our first Autumblings story time. And next week, we'll have more stories, more activities. And this is just a little hint on what the stories are about. Not origami, little monster. But our monsters aren't scary. So until then, my little friends, take care, stay safe, listen to Mom and Dad, they love you, and I look forward to seeing you back next week. Bye-bye.